JSauce is in. Welcome. Okay. So our simul has how many people now? 10, I guess. Does it say? No, 9. I don't know why it keeps changing. I guess some people are going in and out. Sockets here, welcome. Some people might be just getting out of their classes or something. Solid simul. I hope Anand's trying to win on the regular, but he's announcing that he will try to win this time. Okay, well, let's start, I guess. 10, 9, 8, 8.5, 7.5, 6, 2, 3, 1, 0. Let's go. Okay. Let's see. Does it look good? It looks okay. Oh, where's the auto? Yeah, auto switch. There we go. Let's see. I guess we'll go for this. Cheap shots. Pajalista. Let's see. Amazing actor. What does he get? I guess he'll get E4. JSauce, welcome. I think I'll play D4. This one, Anand, I think usually gets the E4 treatment. I don't remember. What is socket training? He was training Spanish opening recently. Let's give him something like that. Side to D's, welcome. What will I do? I think B6. Coach always gets the Sicilian against me, so I think I'll play French this time. And I'll let Vedant pick this one because he is, after all, our chosen one. All right, welcome Wombat Horse with D4. I think I'll play something a little bit different from normal. Oh yeah, I did play D4 against Anand last time. I remember now. Let's see, maybe like this. Okay, something like that. Cheap Shots is also going with the Dutch. I can't believe it. I'll play H3 just for the memes. Let's do this one because that happened last time. That's how you play the Caracons. I'll do that one. Develop a bishop, yada yada. I wonder how August likes this one because he probably prepared for this game. Vedant still gets to choose because we like Vedant. Maybe I'll try this one. I sometimes play that. I'll stick to my guns there. Now, just to be warned, everyone, I am not confident that I'm going to do so great. My last simul was... When was my last simul? It was definitely in the last year, but before that it was a really long time. I guess I'll let Vedant choose some more. Okay, I'll try this, which I don't think I've ever played. London looks fun. It has my stamp of approval. Let's see about that one. Just make a pin, because why not? That's how you play chess, with pins. So we're in this exchange Frenchy thing. I think this is how the narrative goes. Vedant chose a very unambitious move. Or very ambitious, depending on how you look at it, I guess. I really thought he would try something more serious than that. I guess I need a proof that I know how to play this opening now. This is a repeat game with Anand. Okay, so there's e6. Vintage. Classic. Easy, breezy, beautiful, Slav defense. Okay. So more London. Makes sense. So maybe Vedant's playing for a draw. Could it be? Is Vedant that spineless that he wants to trade queens and everything? It's outrageous. It's unfair. I want to play f3 in this game, so that's what's going to happen. And I'm not changing my mind. Okay. Now I must warn you, I don't think I know how to play this line. Ooh, somebody followed or subscribed. That's great. Thank you. It was gbade75. Welcome. Vedant says, I am draw. That's funny. He is the draw. He's one with the draw. Draw Lord Supreme. I think taking with the knight makes a lot of sense. Alright, so here comes d6. We're in normal Chessville. Okay, I still like this move. I like both sides in this position. Oh no, my rook. I move my rook. I think it makes sense to just play normal moves here. Okay. Time to bully this knight with my king. For the memes shall live on to ride another day. Maybe that's too much memes. Why not post cringe? I don't know, I kind of just want the memes to, like, ride on to victory here. It just feels right. There's just something about it. I don't know what it is. I think rook moves in the opening feels right. Okay. I think I'll just play something cheeky-breaky, just, you know, protect the pieces. Alright, so we're still in Londonville. Feeling very comfy with that. It's the Londoniest time of the year. Okay. This is different from normal Slav stuff. That looks okay to me. Now here, I guess I have to choose. Do I want to play against this isolated queen pawn, or do I want to... Oh, I just realized I have extra time. That's good. For some reason I thought I set it to us both having 30. Or I could play c takes, and it's just symmetrical. I think that if I want to play something spicy, that's the way. Why is it spicy? Let's see. Just check Discord real quick. Oh, I'm live. How about that? Okay. How's the chat doing? Apparently, Amazing Actor knows the name of this variation. That makes one of us. I hope that doesn't mean that you have your opening book open next to you, because that would be pretty messed up. Can't recommend it. Okay. A rather adept decision on Scythides' part. I think that b takes is better than bishop takes. So I kind of like their decision making so far. Looks good. Let's see how that pans out. Alright, so Anand is playing g6. Makes sense, I guess. I'll make you an offer you can't refuse. How about that? I don't remember if I did that last time or not. Knight c6, a valiant effort to keep this position alive. Attacking the e-pawn. Makes sense. In fact, I would go so far as to say it's Coach Robert approved. Bishop b5 is but a temporary solution. But it's the kind of but temporary solution that I want in my life. Okay, so here comes the bishop. Quick as you like. It seems like a perfect time to be utterly irrational, don't you think? Let's see. Looks like Amazing Actor is amazed by the acting going on in my game with Cheap Shots. Cheap Shots is just too good, you know, he's got me on the ropes here. When in doubt, throw it out. I think that's how it goes. Okay. That's a move, why not? Knights are going on squares. Yes, that's accurate. Anand says he's completely lost. Well, no need to be dramatic, but yeah, I think your position's pretty tricky. I think this makes sense. I hope this makes sense. I think I'm somehow now in the Steinitz variation of the Spanish. So I will just try to play like Steinitz and put all my pieces on the first rank forevermore. The end. Good night. Gesundheit. Farewell. Does that make sense? Let's see. Yes, it makes sense. H3, another defending move. I want to castle long here, but unfortunately it's illegal. The chess police would come and get me. Well, I guess I better start using my pieces someday. I guess this is one way to skin some cats, or however that weird phrase goes. Alright, so the knight finally arrives at its outpost square after a long and extremely productive maneuver. Yes. That's the way I like it. I think I'll just bully a little bit here. Just bully. Your master likes his position. You know what? I like your position too. Okay, so the rook's looking at my king, so I guess I'll just move my king. I heard that's what you're supposed to do when you're in check, so I move my king. c5, and Cheap Shots has finally equalized. His knight is on the best possible square, and he got his thematic break-in, so he's probably happy as a clam. Or even multiple clams. Really, really happy clams. Something like that. Or something. Mostly something. Okay. I think I might just cut to the chase and play g6. Yeah, I think I have to put my bishop somewhere, so g7 looks good. The knight has reached f6 for black here against j-sauce. Sounds good. Yeah, Gesundheit. Yeah, danke. I think this gives me the opportunity to occupy some prime real estate, which is almost as good as prime rib, and it's the e5 square. I think that's probably how it should be done. Anand is sad. I don't like it when Anand's sad. I want Anand to be happy. I'm sorry you don't like your position, Anand. Alright, so against Kush, I'm throwing in bishop b4, blundering my queen in one move. Now, against this common sense move, bishop e7, I think I should play my own common sense move. And that move is b4, which is totally common sense, right? You guys all saw that coming. It just makes sense. Alright, there's knight e2, quick as you like. I wonder if I could get in trouble for harassment if I played a move like bishop g4. Oh, Restream just congratulated me on getting 100 messages today. I wonder why that's like a significant thing besides being in base 10. Indeed. I guess I should just stop being philosophical and start playing moves, right? I think that's what makes sense here. So Vedanta's saying hello to my knight on h6, and my knight's going to say hello back. Can you hear it? Hi. I think I'm gonna just deal with that in my own special way. A way that only Coach Robert can, by playing f6, because that's the first move that came to my mind, and this is a simul. Okay, so knight f3, I think is not a very precise move. I'm kind of happy to play this position. g6, so August is still doing the same moves that he plays every single time he plays chess. How to keep the passion alive in this position, what to do. Melee, please, that is a good question. Wouldn't any number be in base 10? Not necessarily. I'm just kind of assuming that they mean in base 10 and that it's a marker of where we roll over, sort of like Happy New Year, but for numbers. Like if we were using base 2, we'd be celebrating every time we hit 1. We'd be like, yay, it's 1. And that would be 0, 1. We'd be like, yay, it's 0, 1. I mean 1, 0. So depending on your number system, you get to celebrate more or less frequently. I think that's how it works. Alright, that looks fine. It looks a little funny too, and I think that's important. If it's not funny, why do it? Am I right? I think I'm right. Okay, so they're trying to bully my rook, so probably I should move my bishop finally. Okay, chop. I chop back. I'm gonna try to spell out a word on the board in this game. That's my sole purpose. My one true calling. Queen on c7. Makes sense. What can I say? But you're welcome. There's a funny line here. How to make the memes flow more freely in this game. Anand has a great observation that if you use a number system that's base n, then you celebrate 10 over n times more than base 10. Anand is also mourning his king, so he has time to think about things like that. But you know, those are the really important questions in life. How often do you get to celebrate in any number system relative to base 10? Quick maths. I think I want to play like it's 1888 and just take on e4. I don't care. Interesting decision to play queen e4, which is clearly threatening my bishop on b7. I think that's the real deal here in this situation. It's that bishop on b7 who's in so much danger. It's really unfortunate. This powerful pin on the knight, bishop, and rook. Definitely not trying to checkmate me on h7. I got options. Yeah, I probably have to play this really awful looking move. It's a shame, really. Pity. I'm also gonna just say no thank you about that knight trade. I know there is a famous game with Artemiev in this line, actually, so maybe it is called by his name now. I just didn't know that. Okay. I guess I'll just go here. Yeah. Okay, so he's gonna take. Lots of taking is going to happen. It's like I'm seeing the future. There's a lot of taking. I think I'll take it. A little spice enhancer there. Yes, this is what I thought was going to happen. He's hitting my queen. There's probably no place like home, so I'll just go home. Okay. Now, this is really as meme-worthy as I thought. So if I go to h6, Chop, chop, chop. Go over there. It does seem a little memey. If I get my queen trapped or something, I really don't mind. That's just life. So I get to preserve my bishop to die another day. Well, clearly I should put it on g5. Because it's a pin, right? No, probably not. Let's try something just a little bit different. Actually, I think I want to keep the support there. So... Tricky, tricky. Jiggy breaky. Okay, this looks kind of different. It could be nice. What's that knight doing there? That's an interesting way to move. I guess he wants to play f4 or something. Or he just wants to like attack the g6 pawn or some other reasons. I don't know. Looks kind of curious. I think I'll just protect my g6 pawn for good measure. Which knight should I use? Yeah, I'll protect my g6 pawn like this. I think that looks pretty good. Yeah. This is a no knights allowed club, so c3. Knight b3 is also a sort of odd placement in my eyes. Yeah, I'll just, see what happens. Yeah, I think the meme wagon is running out of steam here, because after queen g7 there's long castling. So now I have to actually guard f4. What a drag. Well, I guess I better develop my pieces now. h5, outstanding move. I think I'll just keep spelling words on the chessboard. Yeah, I think cheap shots is better. I think it's pretty clear, actually. Yeah, I think cheap shots. You've always had terrible, terrible games against me in the Dutch, right? But I chose the silliest way that we could possibly do this position, I think. Probably just bring that queen back. Alright, JSauce is playing queen a5. That's an interesting way to put it. Well, my plan was pretty much to play f3, so I guess I'll just do that. Alright, this bishop's bullying, so we're getting rid of it. I feel pretty comfy now that I have g3 played. There's probably no need to be excessive. So, maybe go here. Yeah, that seems rational. Not that one needs to be rational, of course. Just add fun. Don't mind me just developing my pieces here. I think the recipe here calls for h6. And don't lose my queen. That's mandatory. Not allowed to do that. Interesting moment. This looks quite reasonable. I think this makes sense. I'm not sure I'm so worried about this pawn on b4. For now. For now. Anand says, where have I seen this before? Maybe the last time we played. Mini Moose. We love Mini Moose. Good to see you in the chat. I actually just looked at the chat for the first time in a while. I guess I have to play something stupid like that. F6, a risk, according to Amazing Actor. Well, it do be slightly risky. But only slightly. But you've activated my trap card. Just kidding. After f4, probably knight e3 is good. Okay, h takes g. And there's 2 pawns hanging. Or maybe more if you think about it abstractly. I think this one looks the tastiest to me. Alright, my plan was to not lose my rook in one move. I sense no danger here, so I guess I'll snag a pawn. This is bullying, cheap shots. Straight up bullying. It's the bulliest time of the year. You could say it's ebullient. So great is the bullying intrinsic in this move. It's quite bullying. Okay. Let's see about this one. Looks good. Yeah, let's just do it. Okay, so he's taking on f6 because he wants to take on g7. I could just take his bishop, but probably I should just take back with a pawn because that looks pretty reasonable. Again, I've got options. Now, I think I trapped the queen here, which was my intention entering this line. I think I got it. Hope I got it. It's possibly good. Somebody subscribed or followed. That's really nice. It was Simple Game 2. Welcome. Thank you. Yep. I've actually never been gone. I just couldn't get OBS to stream to both YouTube and Twitch. So if you want to catch up on what you missed, it's on YouTube. I think I have a command for that. Let me see. For people on YouTube, it's going to look like I'm talking to myself, but for people on Twitch, you should get a link to my channel. Otherwise, you can search it up. It's just Coach Robert. Okay, let's see. What? A sacrifice. How could this be? What's the idea behind it? It doesn't look like it really has one, honestly. They take back, and I'm winning, I think. But that's what they all say. Yeah, maybe bishop was better instead of pawn. But you know, I also feel like pretty much fine if I don't take that bishop. Alright, I'm going to take it, and I guess I'll think later on that one. I fell for it? Okay. I guess so. Sounds like Amazing Actor is bullying me now. No one's ever fallen for something in a simul before. We should, like, write it down in the history books. Amazing Actor says that I lost my advantage and could be worse. It sounds like he's checking the engine, honestly, talking like that. Lost my advantage and now could be worse. It's easy to say such things when you're analyzing. Maybe I was wrong about my queen trap. That does look pretty dangerous. I might have to accept failure on this one. Because it looks very dangerous. This is like an absurd situation to be in. Yeah, I think I have to just not get checkmated on this move and see what happens, but it's not really appealing. I guess it's time to start using my pieces. Never play f6. Yeah, absolutely not. Do I miss teaching at CKQ? Maybe some aspects of it. I like my students. I like chess. But there were some things that were like just too much when I was there. No cheap shots here from cheap shots. It's just 100% positional power of will or something. This looks like something that has a solution. This is fine. I choose you, Queen f6. That sounds good enough for me. It sounds unnerving when I like actually stop and think for a minute. Yeah. I don't know, at some point I just forget that I'm playing a simul and I start feeling like I'm playing chess. And I'm like, too much. So I'm pretty much getting into move territory here because everybody has more time than me and I haven't won any games. I could lose every game in the simul. That would actually be kind of hilarious. Like, yeah, Coach Robert Simul, world famous. And then just like, not good anymore. Vedanta offers a draw. That's really funny. I have like 2 good reasons, I think, to not accept a draw. No, just one reason. Oh, we have a cheap shot? Looks like cheap shots has something for me when I come back. I think I got everything I wanted in this position. Let's see. Yep, no more fork, as far as I can tell. I could put it on F4 and then there'd be another fork. That'd be really funny. But I think I'd rather put my rook on the second rank, because I heard that's a really great place to be a rook. No promises, though. Make do with a spoon. No, I hate spoons. Spoons are the worst. Ask anyone who knows me. No spoons. Not in my house. Spoons are awful. Okay, F7 looks tender. And not the good kind of tender. So probably I'll protect it. Yeah, seems reasonable. Alright, we see a free pawn, we take a free pawn, right? Right. That's how it goes. I'm feeling a little aggressive here. I might just play an aggressive move. Yeah. Knight e3 cheap shots. I think this is just me removing the defender, right? So I take, they take back. Yeah, why not? Let's just take it and see what happens. No need to plan out every little detail of your life. Or more specifically, my life. Okay, so there's the cheeky breaky type move. I think I have to play this to have more fun. I should probably not allow rook d7. That would probably not be good. So maybe I'll just do this one. Yeah, I guess I should go for this. Yeah, cheap shots, you should be happy with the moves that you made. I'm playing awful against you. It's like not even chess. The nonsense that I'm playing in that game. Too much memes. I feel like there's something here, but I think I have to just start playing fast. I have like 16 minutes for everything. This is some kind of positional sacrifice, I guess. No, I'm a little low on time. Oh, it's my move for the... Oh wait, no, hold on. Oh, you castled, got it. Okay, I thought it was like I'm waiting for the first time, because sometimes everybody has to move. It was not like that, it turns out. Alright, whatever. The game's lost anyway. something's going on here. Context. Yeah, this looks fine. Ugh, Forkville. Endless forks. I knew that was going to happen, though. Nothing to do about it. Looks like there's nothing positional about this. I still feel pretty good about letting it happen. It's probably better than allowing everything to get consolidated, so yeah, I guess I'll take the pawn. All right, quick moves here. Quick maths. This is too funky for being like a piece up. Alright, I think I just have to do that. This looks bad. Like checkmate bad. Yeah, I think I just have to resign this game to focus on the other games. Alright, good game, cheap shots. Okay, that was not really the move I was going for here. Well, I guess it's what I've got. Yeah, I'm going to resign this one too. That's too bad. So, Anand's up to something over here. Rook f7 looks like a pretty good move, except for one thing. Yeah, I think that was a mistake. socket. That's probably true. Okay, so more quick maths, h6. Maybe I'll do something. Alright, so with the queenside castling, I might just change my tack here. Tricky moment. Cheeky breaky. This is probably Dewey. That's me. Good game. Whew, good that I won one game in this situation. This is beginning to look a lot like tactics. Everywhere you go. Yeah, this is probably strictly necessary. I guess I'll just improve my rook. Bishop c7 is good. I didn't notice that. It's probably not good for me. Oh, JSOS ran out of time? Oh, that's too bad. I didn't know that. Rest in peace, JSOS. Yeah, the reason I didn't notice this is I thought I could play rook b5. Honestly, at this point, it might make sense to still play that, but I think I will not. Stoop so low. No stooping here. I should probably have thought longer for that, but, you know, I just don't have time, so. That's how she goes in these simuls, in these streets. I'm not really too sure about this, but I guess I have to try. Yeah, this was pretty garbage. I should not have done that. Yeah, let's just try something because I don't have time to really think about it. It's unfortunate. It's an interesting position to think about. Just not possible in the circumstances. Suddenly it seems like there might be just a couple games left. That was a pragmatic decision on his part, but it also plays into my hands, as far as I can tell. Hey, it's their move for the first time. I can stretch a little bit. Alright, so we have 5 games, and I guess people are all just thinking very hard. Wombat wants to know about my PhD. Okay, interesting. So I'm doing a PhD in oceanography with a physical bent to it. I do a lot of fluid dynamics related stuff, but I'm also kind of a hired gun for NASA. My funding source is a project about thunderstorms, has nothing to do with the ocean pretty much. So I do a mix of things, just whatever gets me paid, I guess. This looks like a good place to be a knight. I guess I'll just not get checkmated here real quick. Maybe not. It might not work. Alright, just protecting my king. Nothing to see here. This looks nice. I could be mistaken, but it looks pretty scrumptious. Maybe before I do that, I'll put some pressure on. No, I should just weaken the structure while I can. Oh, that's kind of dangerous. I just realized. I blundered a fork. I don't think I blundered a fork. But even if I did, that's fine. Nothing I can do about it at this point. I'm allowed to blunder. I don't think Cheap Shots is titled yet. He's a friend of mine, but I think he's on his way. If he just, trains, he'll get it. G4, okay. Sensible move. Guess I'll just not lose that piece. And again, not losing pieces here. That's the whole idea at this point. I might be missing stuff, but it's okay. I ain't even mad, as they say. Whatever. I wonder what August is up to. I guess I'll just keep trying not to get checkmated. Not looking too good now. Alright, let's try my last chance there. I think that's a pawn for me. Yeah, I guess so. Very slow game here. Just waiting for time pressure or something. Alright, take care, Saket. Good game. Yeah, it looks like he saw it. Yeah, this is pretty obvious, honestly. I'll resign. Alright, good game. Nothing I could really do about that. I had a really good position, but time pressure is severe. Okay. Now how to deal with this. Yeah, take care. Guess I'll just play this out. Alright, 3 games left. Ooh, Feeder Master has to go. That's not too good. Well, I bet horse is playing very well. I mean, everybody's playing very well. You guys are all hanging in. Been a rough simul for me. 3 wins, 3 losses so far. But I hope to do this maybe every week, or roughly every week, so that I can, I don't know, get better at this. Oh, it looks like I missed a chat from my friend Will, Neon Green. Good to see you. I'm glad you were able to tune in. Simple game. I remember when we played a long time ago. If you're still there. Okay. That's check. I know what to do when I'm in check. The queen appears to be bullying. Alright. Even with just 3 games, I don't think there's really time for such philosophizing. I want to do en passant, but I can't do en passant because it's illegal. A draw? Psh, come on. It's a simul. I'm not taking any draws. It's just some silly nonsense. It probably means you don't like this move. F4 is a check to my knight, so let's get rid of that issue. Oh, I totally missed that was coming with tempo. Yeah, totally missed that. That's not good, I don't think. Time to go all Hamilton and shoot my shot. Is that a double attack? That's not allowed. You're not allowed to double attack coaches. It's illegal. No way. Get real. This is difficult. I feel like I probably had a win here and I missed it. Okay. That's a move I know how to make. Let's see. Always check. I think that's how it goes, right? Always check. Oh man, that does not look good. I did something impermissible. Maybe it's time to resign, actually. It looks pretty bad. Yeah, this seems suspicious. Not losing any pawns, I hope. Okay, so I could maybe get a 50% score in these last 3 games. Okay. I'm not confident that's a good move, but it's at least something to play. The fun just never ends in this game, does it? Okay, so I don't want to lose anything. Probably I should play something hopelessly passive, maybe? That sounds about right. Alright, something hopelessly passive it is. It's a dangerous move that I didn't look at all. Wonder why. I guess I just really wanted to get checkmated or something. I mean, it's not mate, but it's not great either. That should be a slogan for my stream. It's not mate, but it's not great. Trademark. Miserable last 3 games. A 5. Sacking a piece. For activity, I guess is the idea. I have to tell you, this simul feels like a marathon. Kind of. My last move was kind of stupid. I guess I'll just keep waiting. I probably have to just go to the end game here, but I'm not sure I really want to. Okay, well, I'm definitely not taking that pawn. But I am definitely in time pressure, so making some moves real quick. It'd be dangerous for me to do that, so... So there it goes. That's an interesting choice. I'm not sure it really carries a threat, so... I guess I'll just take something. I wonder if you can pre-move in a simul. Guess I'll just keep doing what I have to do. Sorry, I had things to do. Let's see. Ooh, that's a blunder. Not good. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Oops, that was not my move. That was not good. Alright, resign this one. You know, I forgot about the increment too. Looks like I had increment. Shoot, well now that I've messed everything up. Hold on. Awful. Alright. I think I can safely pre-move that. If pre-moves are a thing. rough. 4 losses. It's actually a little bit fortunate that I played just memes against George. I don't remember what handle he was playing under. Cheap shots or something. Because it saved me a little bit of time against other people. But yeah, good game to all the people who have won so far. Good looks. This is gross. I'd forced mate with rook b8. Ugh, that's too bad because I was looking for something like that. Hold on, where's the forced mate? Rook b8. I don't know, I just didn't have time to think about it. I still don't, in fact. Alright, how are things in Anand land? Looks like pre-moves don't stick in simuls. August has only 1 move, so... Alright, I'm just gonna make a move. That's the spirit of the times. Yeah, I guess that's what I can do. Okay there. That's check. You're not allowed to check the coach. Didn't you read the rules? Jeez. Kids these days. That knight is very trapped. I think Wombat Horse is at the end of their rope, but good game. Well, it's not over yet, so maybe I shouldn't be presumptuous about it. don't think there's any stalemate in that position. That extra piece should help out. I'm in check, so I get out of check. Makes sense. Just to be safe. There's probably a mate in the other line too. Alright, I think Anand might have resigned. So good game, Anand. Interesting mate in 2 here, I think. Bishop. No, it's not mate in 2. It's close though. I think it's mate in 3. There might be a mate in 2 here. Alright, good game, Wombat Horse. The opening was, like, surprisingly interesting. I think that the queen takes b6 line is not considered very good, but it can't be that bad, right? If we get a game like that. Yeah, I don't even know how long I've been sitting here. It says 1920 right now. It's been almost 2 hours. There's a lot going on here. Alright, he's offering a draw. I think he can force it. I'm going to accept the draw. Alright, well, that was very interesting. Let's go to that simul page and take a look. I got 5 wins, a draw, and 4 losses against pretty strong opponents. If we're just going based on the ratings, it's like 2131, 2039, 2021, 1985, 1836, 1775, 1758, which was a win for Amazing Actor. Wombat Horse almost 1700. Sockets Strong almost 1700. Cheap Shots is basically 2400. So, yeah, I think that was not too bad considering I'm not in form for simuls. I'm getting better for tournaments right now, but I think I need a lot of practice here to be like good at simuling. So I hope to do this every week, even though it's pretty brutal, I guess. I expect that it should get more doable over time if I just keep practicing and go over my games and things like that. And maybe once I've done this a few weeks in a row, I won't play for the memes so much against strong players like George. Well, I guess the last thing I want to say is we have some stuff coming up. The next thing that is on our schedule, I'm just opening my YouTube thing so I can take a look and tell you. We have another simul next week, hopefully. We have a fan face-off this Sunday, so check that out. That's Phoenix versus Shy. The week after that, it's Yeeting Master versus Amazing Actor. And then at the end of February, we're doing another lesson on pawn structures, and I might do a surprise stream in there somewhere, as well as these like Friday afternoon / evening / early morning, depending on where you are, simuls or other playing with the viewers type stuff. So you guys can look forward to that. And also we have a merch store now, so I think my command should work. Merch. At least on Twitch, this works. So there's a link. You could also get it from my YouTube channel. It's in the description of the YouTube channel, or you can get it on my Discord. So if you want to get some merch, I just got this mug, which I designed like 2 days ago or 3 days ago, which is pretty nice. And there's a bunch of other stuff in there too if you want to check it out and support the stream. Anyway, thanks for showing up, you guys, and hopefully we can do this again next week. All right, until then, take care. I'm gonna check out.